Hi Aries, welcome to December. This is Teresa from Tarot by T, and I'm getting ready to do your reading for December. And before I do that, let me call in some good energy for this reading. And I want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel, and also thank you for taking time out to comment. I read all the comments and I really appreciate them. And also thank you for those who have ordered readings. I appreciate your support. So let's see what's going on for Aries for the month of December. We've got a full moon in Gemini on December 3rd and a new moon in Sagittarius on December 18th. And I'll get into that later as we do the reading. So what does Aries need to know about love and relationships for the month of December? What's coming up for the month of December for Aries? What does Aries need to know for the month of December? Okay, let's see what's coming up. The Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Okay, so you start the month off with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups represents a relationship potential. You know, this is a partnership that feels like a soulmate connection. You could be involved with someone that you really feel a strong connection with. You feel that they complete your sentences. You feel like you're on the same page emotionally and mentally. This could be also, if it's not a romantic relationship, it could even be a good friendship. But whatever it is, it's a strong connection between two people. Now, crossing this, you have the Eight of Cups. So it could be that you have felt this need to move on in some area of your life. The Eight of Cups is, although you, it's about looking for fulfillment. Like this relationship, you know, there could be something in your life, whether it's a relationship or some situation that was once very good and now it's no longer fulfilling. And so you're feeling this need to move on. And that could mean a move to a new location. Maybe you're changing your residence. Or it could be moving away from a relationship that you were once very close to. So this is kind of like, you know, you're searching for more. You're searching for meaning in your life. You're tired of the same old. You want something new, something inspiring. So you could be for some of you, you could be moving away from a relationship that you were in for a long time, a friendship or relationship. For others, it could be that you just need a change in your life and you want to still maintain the relationship, but you just want to be in a different location. Maybe you feel like moving to a new, you need some fresh energy in your life, some fresh air. In the past, you have the Six of Pentacles. So this card comes up when there's an imbalance in the give and take in a situation. One person is doing all the giving. You might be involved with someone who's very giving, and maybe they're helping you financially in some way. And there's an imbalance. I feel like there's one person, it's not an equal give and take. If this is you, and you're the one who's doing all the giving, you have to remember to also give to yourself. That you can't always be there for everyone. You have to set some boundaries, and you have to try to find a balance where if you've been, where, you know, there's more of an equal sharing. Maybe there was a little bit of an imbalance in the past. Or you could be involved with someone who's very giving, who's been giving a lot to you, and maybe you want to, this is a card of, you know, you need to kind of balance that. It's also a card of being rewarded for all that you've put into the world. Like if you're the kind of person who's always there for people and always giving people and helping people, sometimes the Six of Pentacles can mean that now it's your turn to receive. And you have to be open to receiving. And you have to be comfortable with receiving. Because sometimes when people are giving all the time, they don't even know how to receive. They just know that they just have to keep giving. You know, it's like a habit. So you have to remember to give also to yourself so that you have the energy to continue to give. So this can be something that you've been doing, or it could be something within the relationship. So one of you is doing a lot of giving. And there could be also issues of control around money or imbalance. You know, maybe one person makes all the money, the other person is just benefiting by the money. So you need to, one thing in December you need to do is find that balance between give and take. The Three of Pentacles in the recent past, this is a card of career success and recognition. So if you're working on a project, if you've been working on something and putting a lot of energy into something, you're going to be getting, you might have already started to get recognition for this work that you're doing. So for some of you, you might be having some type of career success, and that's making you feel like, well, maybe I should move to a new location. Maybe I need, you know, if more money's coming in, you may feel like you want to branch out and do different things. But you have a lot of harmony. You have 3 sixes in this reading. So I feel that you're moving away from difficulty and moving toward greater harmony. Sixes are always the cards of harmony. You have the Six of Swords here. So you've been struggling. If you've been struggling with something, the Six of Swords is letting us know that you can find a way out. If there's an imbalance in a relationship or some issue that has to be discussed, the Six of Swords is saying, if you're not afraid to bring up the issue and communicate and talk about what's wrong, you can find yourself, you can move your way out of it. You can move out of a difficult situation and move towards something that is that's going to bring you greater harmony. So looking at this reading, I don't feel that the relationship is in jeopardy. Even though the Eight of Cups is here and the Six of Swords, I feel more of that you have this strong connection with someone who's been very supportive of you. But you feel this need for change. And it's not that you want to end the relationship, you just want more excitement in your life. You want to change the scenery. So some of you may be moving away from someone. And maybe you're a little concerned, how is this going to affect the relationship? You're not sure. But you're ready for new beginnings. I feel like you're moving. That you're either in the process of moving, or you've already moved, or changing your location. And coming up in the near future, you have this Ace of Cups. So this is a card of a new beginning. Aces are new beginnings. So this could be a new relationship coming in the horizon. Like maybe you're changing your location, you're moving to a new place, and you're meeting somebody new. Or for some of you, you could be having a new relationship. Maybe if you've left someone behind, if you've broken up with someone, there's a potential for something new. For others, it could mean that you have a new beginning within the same relationship, a new way of loving, a new way of relating. You have the Ten of Wands here in your fear sector. You've been carrying a heavy burden, and you really just want to put your burdens down. You've been struggling with a problem. And with the Ten of Wands, you're coming to the end of the road with this. So you may be able to put your burdens down. You may be able to finally maybe find a solution to what's going on. And, you know, you have this full moon coming in Gemini. That's coming on December 3rd. And that's affecting your 9th house and 3rd house. So those are the travel houses. So that's why I'm feeling like by the beginning of December, if you've already moved, you're going to be settled in the new place. Now, the thing with this new moon, it does have a T-square with Neptune. So Neptune is now in your 12th house. So you may be having some kind of spiritual awakening, or you're searching for some type of answers. You could also be getting information from the subconscious. You're getting like subconscious messages. The Neptune, and with Neptune, there's always a possibility or a danger of confusion or misreading things. So make sure that whatever you're thinking, that your thinking is along, that you're not kidding yourself, you're not deluding yourself, that you're seeing reality. Neptune can also bring a lot of creativity and spirituality, because Neptune's in Pisces. It's at home in Pisces, so it's strong in Pisces, and it's strong in your 12th house because that's the home of Neptune. So you have an opportunity to have some kind of spiritual inspiration or awakening. Maybe you're doing you're trying to find meaning in your life. Maybe that's why this move is necessary. And Jupiter is also involved in this full moon. And Jupiter is in your 8th house. Jupiter in your 8th house can mean that now you can be very lucky in terms of financial support from others, because Jupiter rules your partner's income. It also rules resources that are available to you. So maybe this new place is going to be more supportive to you than the old place. It also rules intimacy, the 8th house. So you have an opportunity to go deep in a relationship. And maybe you're doing some soul searching, trying to decide, do I want to do this? How far do I want to go? Am I ready for commitment? Am I ready for a real relationship? So those are some things that you might be thinking about, especially but you have the potential for a new beginning, a new start in love. And in your environment, you have the 6 of Cups. Again, this is a card of, moving into a better situation. It's also a card of the past, of healing from the past, of reconnecting with people from the past. So you could be evaluating your past relationships, where you've gone wrong, and you may want to, you're learning lessons from the past. So that for some of you, you could be connecting with someone that you once were involved with, especially since December, Mercury goes retrograde. That sometimes brings people back from the past, and you try to, it's a good time to redo things, to reconnect with something that, and make it better the second time around. For others, it can mean that you've learned lessons from the past, and now in this new relationship, you're not going to make the same mistakes that you made in the past. So you could be connecting with someone old and moving into a new way of being together, or you could be starting a new relationship and you have learned a lot of lessons from the past. In either case, the future looks to have greater harmony. So you can create a new beginning, especially with the new moon at the end of December in Sagittarius. You could have a new beginning where you build something really stable in your life. Because the new moon is connected to Saturn and the galactic center and the North Node. So the new moon offers a chance for a new beginning. Maybe your beliefs are changing because the new moon is in Sagittarius. Things that you didn't believe were possible, maybe you're ready to do the work and make them happen. Because Saturn is a planet of karma. It's also a planet of stability. And Saturn is trining Uranus. So these things can happen. You can have like inspired thoughts with the new moon. You can suddenly have a new opportunity to build something stable in your life. But it's going to require you do the work and take responsibility. So in your wish fulfillment sector, you have the King of Pentacles. So this could mean that you're forming a partnership with someone who is an earth sign. Could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The King of Pentacles is someone who's very stable and secure, very down to earth. Deals with money, land. So you could be going to a bank looking for money for a loan to start a new business. Maybe you have a business idea and you want to start it and you need support. Or you could be thinking about purchasing property. Or you could be thinking of starting your own business even, because sometimes this could be the entrepreneur card. Whatever it is, you're looking for stability. You want some financial security. That's important. So you're going to be working hard toward that. And maybe this new relationship is going to help you to achieve that. A more stable situation, a more secure situation. And then as an outcome card, you have the Temperance. The Temperance card is a card of balance, balancing opposing energies, finding, not going to extremes, but finding the middle ground. The Temperance card is also, it represents the Archangel Michael. So for some of you, you could be getting spiritual guidance, or you feel led in some way, to go down a certain path. So you might be getting inspired thoughts or inspired feelings about what direction you should be going in. In a relationship situation, the Temperance can mean that two people are very well suited to each other, but you're going to have to compromise. To maintain the harmony, you're going to have to meet each other halfway. And you may have to create some kind of win-win. You're going to have to negotiate. So I feel that ultimately, though, the outcome is positive. And I think that there's going to be love for you in December. One way or another, you're going to be forming a partnership that can be very good for you, that can help you and maybe even be healing for you, can help you heal from the past. So you may find in this new location that there are people there, there's more support for you, both financially and also emotionally, so that you can maybe heal and put down some of the burdens you've been carrying, and have an opportunity for a new beginning or a new way of relating to people in your life, whether it's a relationship or a friendship or just people in general. I think that you're going to be happy in this new location. You're going to feel less stress and more harmony. And you're going to be able to put the past behind you and start over, start new. So December looks good for you. Especially with the new moon in Sagittarius. Let's see, what that falls in your ninth house. So this new beginning, the ninth house is the house of long distance travel, higher education, spiritual beliefs. I think this new location is going to be good for you. You might even be learning some new things. Or at least it's expanding your awareness in some way. It's breaking you out of your comfort zone and giving you a breath of fresh air. But you will have to, now with Saturn in the ninth house, there is sometimes a warning of legal problems, because Saturn represents law and authority. And the ninth house can sometimes represent law and legal issues. So it could mean, and with Uranus in the mix, you don't want to be, that's kind of like the rebel. You want to be careful that you're not, bucking the system or breaking any laws, because then that can end you up in trouble. And on the other hand, though, maybe this new location gives you a new start in some area of your life, where if you've had legal problems in the past, this represents a new beginning where you can turn over a new leaf and decide, like, okay, I'm going to be responsible. I'm not going to, resort to my old habits. I'm going to, do the right thing this time. So I think December is going to be good for you, Aries. I think you're going to be happy in the new location. You're going to have a chance to leave behind anything that's no longer serving you. that doesn't have meaning in your life, and you're going to have opportunity for new love and a stronger connection with someone. And there's also the potential for intimacy. If you're willing to go deep, you can form a really strong connection in December. Excuse me. So, for those of you celebrating for the holiday, happy holidays. I wish you only good things. Let's end the year on a positive note. I think December is going to be good for you. You might even find yourself following a path that really speaks to you. A new beginning that really has meaning. Whether it's a relationship or even a career path. I think that you're going to be feeling that you're on the right track by the end of December. So good luck, Aries. I wish you blessings, many blessings for the holidays, and I will talk to you again in January. Okay, bye now.